Good morning, everybody. Right now, we are arriving at the port of Ketchikan, and oh, looks like we're already at the dock. Here we are at our bus. If you're wondering where we're going, well, I'll explain that a little bit later, but first, I need to board the bus.
Yeah, so you'd be pretty surprised to find this out, but here in Ketchikan, we do receive the most rain in Southeast Alaska. And so we can get anywhere from 11 to 17 feet per year. Yeah, feet. Crazy. So about 300 days of the year it is raining here. But here in Ketchikan, not only are we the salmon capital of the world, we are also the totem pole capital of the world. So we have the most standing and lying totem poles.
And that is one of the reasons why we are here. Right now, we are on our way to a totem park to look at the various totems that were made by the Native Americans and to learn more about the stories that were carved into the totems themselves. A few minutes later, we arrived at our destination.
Pretty soon we will be going through a little nature walk here. So I won't be talking the whole time, just so that you can enjoy what's around us. We see some skunk cabbage. So here's one of our first totem poles here in the park. And so this is our first memorial pole. And so this was the pole of a chief that had led his clan into several wars. The people in this village snuck into their clan house in the middle of the night and murdered the chief. Now the colors of the paints, as you can see, there is that yellow color on here. The different colors did not come along until Western civilization came here, teaching the natives about different ways to create paints, customizable paints with different colors. But for the different materials, for the black they used charcoal or coal, blue was copper oxide, red was iron oxide, and white was seashells. So after collecting these materials and these rocks, what they would do is crush them into a very fine powder. And then the women of the village would go down to the waters where they would collect salmon eggs. What they would do next is put these salmon eggs in their mouths, chew it around, mix it around with their saliva, and through clenched teeth, they would strain the yolky, oily paste from the shells and combine it with these fresh minerals, giving us one of our first oil-based pastes. Now, for some reason, the women of the village don't like this process anymore. So they found out that Ace truly is the place and they can get whatever customizable paint and whatever colors that they want. Now, during these parties, they would commemorate totem poles for one another. They would share treasures and gifts. Now, this whole clan house is made out of red cedar, with the exception of 2 Sitka spruce support beams going from end to end of the clan house. Traditionally, there wouldn't be any nails or dowels in any of the pieces of wood here. Again, awkward angle. It is the tallest pole in the park. I've been told that it stands at about 82 feet. Not quite sure if that's true or not. 82 feet. Eagle Boy received his portion of fish, he would go down to the shore where he would share half of it with a young fledgling eagle that he had found on the shore that had been abandoned by its mother. When someone caught hold of a rumor of a young boy that was sharing half of his portion of fish with an eagle. This made them very, very upset. So, like the loving clan they were, they decided they were going to get up, relocate somewhere else, and leave Eagle Boy behind. Now, Eagle Boy was pretty young. He did not know how to fend for himself. He was pretty upset. He did not know how to hunt. But fortunately for him, the eagle that he had been feeding, that was growing big and strong, would go down to the water, collect fish, even whales, bring it back to Eagle Boy, which then he would preserve in his smokehouse. So over time, he was accumulating all of this fish and all this wealth. When this clan that had left him behind were unable to find a spot to relocate with enough food for them to survive. And once again, someone caught hold of a rumor of a young boy collecting so much fish, he could probably feed several villages over several winters. So they decided to return back to their original clan space and ask Eagle Boy if they could return, if he could share this food with them. Now Eagle Boy agreed, but only if they would make him their new chief. So they did, and then Eagle Boy became that new chief, and now the people were under his care. So this is just a story to teach the young children in the village about sharing what you have and, forgiving others, whether or not the clan deserve this. I'll leave that up to you. You see that there are bear paw prints making his way up, and a bear up top. And then we'll make our way to the Fog Woman. But of course, she continues returning every year to make sure that the people of Ketchikan, or her village, are being fed and collecting fish for those winter months. Yeah, so once again, story of the Fog Woman. Now there is one last pole. As we pass it, there's a halibut sitting right at the top of the pole. It's a house or a clan pole. That's pretty much it. It's pretty simple. You'll see that as we're passing by. But from here, we'll make our way to the gift shop. So if you'll follow me then, and then I'll let you know whether or not I bring that bus up.
Nhìn mấy cái này là biết Alaska ha.
It's unveiling from the whales.
Whoa, is this a Gatling gun? It's a deer. Now it's time to start heading to our next destination. Welcome to downtown Ketchikan. The reason why we're here in downtown Ketchikan is so then we can see a lumberjack show. Lumberjack shows are pretty popular here in Ketchikan, so yeah, we're gonna see one, because why not?
In the winter time, but we are definitely a drinking town with a fishing problem, as the locals here like to say.
So as I'm entering the lumberjack show, I actually realized that they don't allow videos, so I guess enjoy this gallery of photos that I took from it. After the Lumberjack show, we started making our way back to the ship. Thank you.
Ngon không có loại mấy rồi.
กำลังอยู่
Then for the rest of the day, I just did whatever I wanted to do. Here's me riding some go-karts. Bro. Yeah, oh, that was a good high five. Victory is ours. You saved the dinosaurs. We saved them. They tried to kill us. And then for the rest of the day, I just hung out at the lounge and had a blast there. But yeah. So in the next video, which will probably come out in another month at this point, we're going to be going to Victoria, which is our last port of call before we return to Seattle and disembark the ship. But for now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys later.